Hello guys, you're welcome to the next video in this series. So in the last video I showed you guys this website, and I also explained to you guys how we're going to be structuring the next set of tutorials, and I also showed you guys the IDE we're going to be using for this tutorial series, which is the Java NIDE. Right now, this was where I left off in the last video. So in this video we're going to tackle the first question in the list. Where is it? Okay, we're going to tackle the first question. So we're going to start from the elementary. All right, so this number one, it says here, write a program that prints hello world to the screen. All right, let's do that. So we're going to hop back to our Java NIDE, and before I solve the problem, the first thing I wanted to explain to you guys is the structure of this program you're seeing here. And this is a typical structure of a Java program. Okay, and this is all that you actually require in order for you to write a working Java program. So if you were to compile and run this program, it will run perfectly, although it's not gonna do anything. All right, so before I explain to you guys what each and every component is and what they do, I want to quickly show you guys a couple of things in here. So if you look at this directory structure, you see under the source directory you got main Java, and then you have com example main.java. Now the com example main.java, these are folders, as you can see, as highlighted in green. You can see that these are folders that actually traverse down. Okay, so and if you look at the package name here, you find we have com.example, and that is the package name we have for this Java file. And so the way it is structured is, starting from your Java folder, you're gonna specify a package name, which is simply from the root of wherever you want to compile this program. You're gonna specify the package, the folders that actually above, or the top level folders on this Java file. So for example, we can find the main.java inside of the example folder, which is inside of the com folder. So that's why you see, so it is written here as com.example. So in a typical file system, you probably see a slash, like com/example, but here they actually use the dot notation in order to be able to find the class hierarchy. So that's how package declarations work. So starting from this Java folder here is where the Java compiler is going to compile everything. Get the hell out of here. Alright, so we're gonna start here. So every program you write, if it's gonna be inside of this that was terrible. If it's gonna be inside of this com.example package, inside this com.example folder, or com/example if you will, then we're gonna prefix it with package com.example. Okay, and then so the next thing we need to explain is actually what this public class main does. Now the public class main is going to be a class declaration. We call it class declaration in Java, and it is what you use to specify the Java that you are creating a class. Now a class in Java, it is simply more like a blueprint. Okay, it is where it is going to contain instructions and data, and this is the instructions are going to manipulate the data that is put inside of each and every one of these classes. And you're going to learn more about classes in depth as we go on in this video. So the next thing I wanted to explain is where you have here public static void main and all this whatever. So here you find that the public static void main string with brackets and args, you're gonna find that this is called the main function or the main method. Okay, and this is called the entry point of your Java program. This is where the Java virtual machine starts running your code. So if you can have a lot of classes in your program, and if you want to start running your program, the first place you have to go, the computer or the Java virtual machine will start running whatever code is going to be in the public static void main. If you do not reference any classes or code outside of this main function or main method, then the program is not going to execute those code. It's not going to work on those classes. Only the ones you actually find is being referenced inside of this main function right here. Okay, so I hope you understand that. Now as you can see, when you declare classes, you got a prefix with this oh, that was crazy. Okay, you got a prefix with this. Damn. All right, so when you declare classes, you get a prefix with this, Okay, I think that's better. And then also when you declare your methods, you also find this right here. And of course, so this is called the opening brace, and as you can see when you're done with this, so this defines the scope of the class or method. And as you can see, we've got a corresponding closing brace right here. Okay, that doesn't look nice. I'm not gonna use that again. All right, so that specifies the scope of this brace you find here and here. It specifies the scope of this class and method. Okay, so whatever instructions I'm gonna be putting inside of this main method, I'm going to have to put it within these curly braces. Okay, so where the cursor is blinking right now is where I'm gonna choose to put all of the instructions I'm gonna be writing for this. So the question says we should write a hello world program in Java, so let's do just that. So the first thing you should do is move inside of these two braces, inside of the main method, and I'm gonna type in system.out.println, and as you can see, it's actually giving us some suggestions on code, and we're gonna take that, and I'm gonna put this double quotes right here in there, and so I'm gonna type hello world. Okay, I'm gonna type hello world with an exclamation mark at the end. I think there was an exclamation mark in the question. All right, so this is all we need to solve this one. If you run this program, just hit the play button at the top here, and you're gonna wait for that to compile. And there we go, we got a hello world running. Everything looks fine and we are good to go. All right, so that means we have solved the first problem in this series. So let me explain to you guys what is going on. Okay, so this is typically the way you will print out anything to the screen in Java. So you're gonna use the system.out.println, and the system is actually a class. It's a class that has already been declared by the Java library. Okay, so it comes with the Java development kit, and you can use it in your own programs. It is available anywhere a Java program can be used. Okay, so it's a standard library class. So the system class, this is actually what is called a field. So the out is actually a field that represents an output stream. Okay, so it means an output stream can simply means where you can write stuff to. Okay, it also got a corresponding system.in, and you can also use that to receive inputs from either the keyboard or whatever source that can actually give you data. Okay, so this one allows us to write to the standard output, which is going to be the console or the screen. So if you run the program, you can see that it actually takes this and prints it out to the screen as hello world right there. So that is called the standard output, and then you find this println. Okay, and the println simply means print hello world and then append a new line at the end. Okay, so that's exactly what it does right here. And that'll be the end of this video. This one is actually a very simple introduction to Java programming language, and it is a very customary thing we actually do when we start writing programs in Java. The first program you're ever gonna write is gonna be hello world. If you miss that, then you've missed out on all of programming. That'll be the end of this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.